Hey, before I get started on this review, I wanted to talk about the enigma behind Red Colony 2. So, I was looking for a place to file a bug report for this game because I found something pretty game breaking that lets you kind of like go through walls and out of bounds as much as you want. And I somehow ended up going into the rabbit hole that is Runestorm, the creator of the game. And you're probably thinking like, what's the big deal, right? And like, I can't really get a read on the guy. I wanted to know the mind behind someone who would create this fucking zombie dinosaur big titty mashup, you know? And what I found is that I don't fucking get it. You look at the cover art and you're like, I know who this guy is. Then you look at his other videos and you're like, I have no fucking idea who this guy is. And I'm sure you're probably thinking like, there he goes again. Fucking exaggerating as always. Okay, well, fucking Exhibit A. Exhibit B. And it doesn't even stop there. This guy, he's a fucking model and actor in Japan. You no longer have any excuse to never trust me again. He was in a One Piece live action movie, and then at the same time, he's like in bed with this Japanese also actress, maybe. He's blasting at shit from a building looking like a Power Ranger. So I had some time to think about it, about 10 minutes or so. That's all I needed. And I realized, no jokes, no memes. I am probably Runestorm's #1 biggest fan. I just want you to go watch his YouTube channel. Like you can make your mind up about the game, okay? But his YouTube channel, like he gets run over by his son. His baby son. I don't know what's going on. So what do you get when you combine Resident Evil, Dino Crisis, and Love Hina? Well, you get this. Something reminiscent of those really old action flash games. And when you load up the game, it honestly looks kind of promising, but it isn't long before you feel like you've been slammed back into the days of Xbox Live Arcade. The main menu is super bare bones, and the game intro leaves you feeling like you know less about it than before you knew it even fucking existed. Oh my god, those are some titties, huh? Okay. The art is not bad at all, in my opinion. And for those that it matters to, there's a pretty decent amount of diversity. There's even a plus-size babe, if you can believe it. Like, this would be a mercy killing, would it not? Wouldn't it? Like, what is she gonna do? Is she gonna outrun the fucking raptors? That's not even a joke. I just feel bad. Her tongue is out. She's like trying to lick the pizza off of her tit. Yeah. I don't feel bad about that. For the most part, however, most of the characters are really just a means to an end. None of them really matter. They might look cool or give your dick level 5 access to Sky City, but they're really only there to give you clues to find key items. One of the most important characters in the game, the villain. You'll only really see them near the end of the game, and they don't really matter if you don't want them to. More on that later. There are 5 total areas in the game: the border station, the red district, the living district, the prison, and the research center. And you can access them by upgrading the level of your risk gear. Basically, level 5 lets you access all the areas of the game. Level 1 lets you access jack shit. So what about that classic survival horror item management? Well, there is no management of items or key items. If you count the slots on the screen, that's how many there are in the game. And there's nothing wrong with that, but if the goal was to provide some kind of tension or a puzzle element, it doesn't work.
Yes.
I'm gonna be real. The gameplay is a little fucked up sometimes. The movement is simple. Basically, walk left or right and hold a button down to run. But if you crouch, you must wait for the jiggle physics to cease before you can move. Because if you accidentally hit it while being chased, you're fucked. And speaking of crouching, it has this like really strange property. I'm not a game developer, so I'm not really sure how to explain it. It feels like the character's XY center point is somewhere in her shins rather than the bottom of her feet. So when you crouch, she like teleports into the floor until the animation catches up. Not a big deal, I guess, but if we're looking at first impressions, crouching is the very first thing you have to do when you start the game. God damn. You see her like feet? They're like going into the crevice. Not complaining, but why wouldn't I just play the entire game like this? The very first 10 seconds of the game. So it's the first thing you see, really. It's like walk, crouch, and you're fucking in the ground. So not okay. Combat is probably my favorite part of the game. Because it's the only time where it actually feels like you're in a zombie / dinosaur apocalypse. You aim your gun with the left trigger, up or down with the right stick, and you fire with the right trigger. Pretty simple, but in my opinion, that's a good thing. There are 2 varieties of zombies, the ones that run and the ones that don't. You cannot fuck with dinosaurs. I like that. Oh shit! Oh shit! So the presentation's kind of weak, the design is decent, and the gameplay is simplistic with some weird quirks, let's say. What about the story? Well, apparently this game can be played as a sequel or a prequel. I don't know what that means. I can't help you, but I'll give it a shot. Nicole is the main character. She gets a call from someone in the government of the Blue Colony, the area we play in this game. She's told to steal an artifact in the Red Colony and release a virus, and if she doesn't, they'll kill her daughter Clementine. So she does it. She releases the virus and plants fake evidence to frame the main protagonist of the first game, Maria. As soon as she makes it back to the Blue Colony, though, she's attacked and knocked out. When she wakes up, the Blue Colony is actually infected with zombies, but also has dinosaurs thanks to the artifact taken from the Red Colony, leaving many conscious decisions to save other people to the player. All Nicole really cares about is finding her daughter and escaping the Blue Colony. You do a bunch of puzzles, kill some zombies, run from some dinos, and some spoilery stuff is revealed. And to this game's credit, you are very subtly given the choice between finding the truth behind what happened or escaping the blue colony. And the ending. Oh my god. Basically, hey guys, just wanted to let you guys know that the embargo for the long playthroughs is over tomorrow. So stay tuned for the first part of Red Colony 2. I know this wasn't the most flattering review of a game, but, you know, give it a shot, or watch me give it a shot tomorrow. You know what I mean? Stay tuned for the wrap-up, if you will, and the final scores. Thanks, guys. And to me, that's the right way to end the game. I don't think any other way to end the game is better than the way I ended the game. So before we move on to the final score, I just want to say really quickly, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's my very first review, and I made it in 10 hours. I didn't know it was this hard. There's actually a ton of things that I had to cut out because there's no way. Like, the deadline is in 4 hours. I got the code 3 days ago. It took me 2 days to beat the game, and now the review has to go out. So, I mean, I guess it doesn't, but I do want to be first. Just want to be first. So, thanks for watching, guys. Please consider subscribing if you liked it. I honestly don't know how often I'll do reviews. It just felt like something I wanted to try. So if you guys have any criticisms or positive comments, please leave them. I've watched it over, and I definitely feel like there's a lot of things I could have done better. So if this ever does happen again, I'll make sure I give myself way more than enough time, because 10 hours I thought would be enough. Goes to show I don't know jack shit about reviewing anything. So thanks for that. I'll leave a link in the description in case you guys want to watch some videos before the playthrough comes out tomorrow, this time, which is 11 a.m. Pacific, 2000 CEST. Whatever the fuck that means. Thanks, guys.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
It's a 5 out of 10. I was gonna do this whole thing with like the slot machine and Danganronpa, and no, there's no time. Okay, I have to go to sleep. It's average. It's not a bad game. It's not a good game. If you're looking for me to tell you what's wrong with it, I would probably have to say that it's the amateurish level of polish and the lack of any kind of impactful or meaningful sequence. Like, there's no boss fights. I think the coolest part of the game is probably the club because of the music. Actually, now that I think about it, I think that's the only song in the game. There's actually no music in this game. There's just ambience. There are a bunch of cool ideas, but they aren't really fleshed out in meaningful ways. For example, like the dinos. They're usually always in scripted encounters. So like if you go into a room and a dino shows up and you don't pick up the key item that they're protecting and you leave, you're soft locked, because every time you come in, you can't kill dinos, and as far as I'm aware, you can't sneak around them or stop them. So if you come back, you just die. But if you can't come back, then you can't grab the key item and you're soft locked. So you just have to reload. Probably those things, I don't think they would add 5 points. I don't think there's much that you can do to make this a 10 out of 10 game. It's just from the beginning, the concept is a bit flawed. It's just too many things not done well enough. Like, if you're gonna do the zombie thing, you gotta go all in on the zombie thing. If you're gonna do dinos things, you should go all in on the dino thing. And for the sake of not giving any spoilers, if you think it's just a zombie/dino game, you're fucking wrong. I'm not gonna spoil it. You're just gonna have to watch the playthrough. But there's just so many things going on. I don't know. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. That's it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know why I thought this video would come out and be like 30 minutes long. I don't know how Angry Joe does it when he fucking comes out with like an hour-long review. Like, that's good job, dude. I don't know if I could do that, but yeah. Thanks, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.